Hey, everybody, welcome to this episode of the Disc Golf Answer Man.
I was sort of wondering where this stigma came from that the forehand is sort of a new, I don't know, younger players type thing, because I'll notice that older players like Barry Schultz and obviously like Ken Climas, they didn't really throw many. So I was wondering when the forehand developed or became a viable option and why we only pretty much, or we don't see a ton of the older players throwing it. I've always kind of wondered about that. I am a predominantly forehand player, so I was just wondering what the deal was on that. Anyways, thanks for all your help. Keep up the great work. And I always listen to you guys in between classes. So thank you.
I have a good one for that.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I think like the old school guys, the plastic that they played with for so many years is a lot different from what we have at our disposal these days. So, I'm not saying the plastic that they used before wasn't suited for forehand shots. But I think we have a lot more stable stuff and faster discs that make throwing long distance forehands a lot easier. Like I'm sure the old school guys all can throw that really smooth, like kind of hyzer flip forehand, get out of trouble, Annie forehand, stuff like that. But my guess would be it's because the plastic that was really suited for those power shots just wasn't really there when they were, when they first started playing and throughout a lot of their careers.
Yeah, I think that's really true. And yeah, I don't know, if you go back and watch a lot of the old coverage, the courses weren't really built a lot like courses are today. There are if they were playing a 600-foot hole and the fastest thing anybody had was a Viper or whatever, they know nobody's reaching that in one. Even if it's downhill, nobody's getting there in one. So they could play backhand and be there. But when courses stretch out and say there's like a 400-foot hole that finishes to the right and it's through the woods, you're not really going to get a backhand there. But because of those high-speed discs, you can get a forehand there. And so I think they probably didn't throw a lot of forehands because there wasn't really necessity at the time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.